All right. It is time for some good old dad jokes. I'm gonna see if I can try and do this daily. Uh, daily enough. It's like 10 p.m. Getting close. Getting close, but we're basically there. All right. Criteria. Just realized that didn't see if everything was properly laid out on OBS. Checking it right now, and it seems like everything's good. Okay, so rating out of 5. Personal subjective and the threshold. I'm getting kind of bored at saying this every single time, but I'm gonna keep doing it because why not? So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn that off on my end because I don't want to listen to that, but it'll stay on in the background. Okay, so that's the threshold. Let's get to some dad jokes. Let's just go down a bunch. All right. Okay, what's the difference between a clown and an athlete rabbit? One is a bit funnier. Okay, you know what? Before I even start this, yes, I am terrible at reading, and I'm a little bit dyslexic. Self-diagnosed, by the way. But so yeah, keep that in mind. If you don't like that, you can just skip this one. Skip this video. Actually, skip all the dad jokes because I do all of them, and me doesn't change very much during all those dad jokes because I'm gonna try and do these daily because they're kind of fun. They're really fun. I like them, and we're gonna do 10 minutes on the dot. Let's see if I can aim for that. Got a tiny little timer all the way at the corner of my other screen. It's great. Hopefully I'll keep track of that. What's the difference between, well, you guys will see. You can just look at the bar at the bottom, see if it has 10 minutes or not. What's the difference between a clown and an athlete rabbit? One is a bit funny and the other is a lift bunny. It is a fit bunny. I don't get it. I really don't get this. What's the difference between a clown and an athlete rabbit? One is a bit funny and the other is a fit bunny. Is it supposed to say... Is it like the play on bit funny and fit bunny? I guess it sounds the same. Alright, I'm gonna give that 2. But maybe I'm just out of the dad joke mentality right now, so bear with me. Alright, I saw a man crying while mowing his lawn. I asked him, "Is everything okay?" He replied, "I'm just going through a rough patch." Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that one. Let's give it a... First one's a 2, second one's a nice 3. Maybe chuckle a little bit. All right, everybody knows that Albert Einstein was a genius, but his brother Frank was a real monster. Oh, okay. I get it, Frankenstein. That's funny. Was he the one that did that? Made the whole Frankenstein thing? I'm not too aware of that. All right. The man who invented throat lodgings died last week. There was no coffin at the funeral. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, that's a bit dark. I'm gonna give it a 3 because it was a bit dark. There was no coffin at the funeral. That's funny. I like it. Just opened up my water bill and electricity bill at the same time. I wish. That's good. That's a 4. I just opened my water bill and my electric bill at the same time. I was shocked. That's a 4 right there. And I'm keeping it. That's a good one. My favorite teacher back in high school was Mrs. Turtle. Funny name, but she taught us well. Okay. All right. She taught us well. you know what, that's a two. I haven't been giving twos too much. I've been giving a bunch of threes and a bunch of fours and then some rare fives, but I barely give any twos, and I haven't given a single one yet. That just shows you my standards to these dad jokes. All right. Yeah, look at that. Same pants, same that. Yeah, that's cool. There's a therapy that no two people see a color that exact same. What? There's a therapy that no two people see a color the exact same way. Does that mean that color is a pigment of your... okay. Okay. That didn't... When I read this, that didn't make sense to me. But when I read this, I was like, okay, it sort of makes sense now. I'm going to give it a 3, but I was completely lost at that first one. Alright, I just discovered my wife's Tinder profile and I'm so angry. She is not fun to be around. Yeah, that's the thing you're mad at. She is not fun to be around. That's good. I'm gonna give it a 4, because a little bit of personal bias in that one. Subjectiveness. Yeah. What's the difference between a vegan and a computer program? One is... Oh, I read this one before. One is disgusted by a rack of lamb, and the other is disgusted by the lack of RAM. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if I got this one before, but yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Alright, dear optimist. Realist? I don't know what this is. I know what a realist is. Pessimist. Oh, pessimist. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay, while figuring out a word in real time. While you were arguing about the glass of water, I drank it. The opportunist. Oh, yeah, look at that. Opportunist. I don't get the joke. I will not rate this one. But that's funny though. Like, I don't get why it's supposed to be funny, but I like how he's the opportunist and there's a bunch of ists everywhere. Whatever. My wife thinks it's weird that I can... Looking at the time... My wife thinks it's weird that I can stare at the window during a heavy rainstorm. Oh, I think I read this one. It would be a lot less weird if she just let me in. I don't know. I think I rated that one already. Therapist. It seems like you have an acute phobia of marriage. Do you think you know the symptoms? Do you know the symptoms? I can't say I do. Patient. Exactly. That's one of them. Yeah. Because he can't say I do. I think I read this one too. My wife claims that a man in a camouflage is really sexy. I just don't see it. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to give that a nice 4. Because it's just so bad that it's good. Like, level of badness. A man in camouflage is just so sexy. I just can't see it. That's so bad. There's too many camouflage jokes. That's why it's so bad. A book... I think everyone knows the camouflage ones. Even if this is completely new. A book just fell on my head. I only have my shelf to blame. Oh, yeah. This is a multi-layered one. What type of cheese is made backwards? Oh, yeah. This is the one I didn't understand. I think I'm coming back. I need to go up a little bit. And I need to go up quick. Last one, because I got 30 seconds left. Let's do this one. I was a kid and I wanted to play the Gunther really... Oh, no, I read that one already. You know what? I guess that's it. No more. Cause I got less than 10 seconds. I can't read something in 10 seconds. So yeah, goodbye.